Laura Walter with LGW Realty here with our expert Inspector Daggett to talk about gutters today. Something that's easily overlooked and can cause lots of damage, as you'll find out from Gary.
Hey guys, so I'm going to talk about a couple of issues with gutters that you really want to make sure on your house. I did an inspection about 2 months ago, and I told him that they really need to extend the gutters away from the property. He dragged his feet on it. We had one rain where there was like 4 or 5 inches of rain in one day. It actually put a crack in his foundation and his wall that was about 6 or 8 feet long that now is going to cost probably $15,000 to repair. He could have fixed it with a simple extension that cost about $4 from the hardware store. So this is something you really want to make sure you take care of, because in certain situations it can cause a lot of damage quickly. So let's talk about extensions. So when we look at this gutter, this is pretty solid. It's attached to the wall. That's great. When you come down here, it's putting all of the water down right at the base of the foundation. So any water that comes in here is going to spill out. And even if you have really good grading, this is something you want to avoid. I always recommend extending away from a foundation at least 26 to 32 inches to get that water away. In some situations on flat ground, I'll say extend it even further, up to 48 inches away. When you look at this one, you kind of have an issue though, because you don't really have anywhere to extend it, and you have this driveway, and you don't want to be driving over your gutters. So there's actually a product that you can get where what I would recommend is this turns a 90-degree angle, and then it's on a roller, and it's a plastic tube, and as it fills, it rolls out, dumps the water away from the foundation. When the water is done draining, it's spring-loaded, and it rolls right back up. They're fairly inexpensive. They really do a good job when you have a high-traffic area where you don't want a downspout extension across it. And you replace them about every 3 or 4 years, but it's totally worth the investment to spend 20, 30 bucks every 3 or 4 years instead of spending $2,000 to $3,000 to fix a small issue, or up to 15 to 20 to fix a big issue. So one other thing I want to show you is on this corner. We'll look at the one down here. Okay, so what I want to show you on this one is you want to make sure that your gutter downspouts are firmly attached to the structure of the house. So this one, it's a little bit loose, and you want to make sure that there's some brackets, at least one somewhere along this line. I always suggest to actually drill into the brick properly. And if you don't know how to do that, get a brick mason to come out and do that for you, or get someone who knows how to do the masonry drilling. But I don't like going in the mortar because it can crack the mortar. If you do it properly in the brick, then it's going to be much stronger. If it's wood, make sure that you seal any area where you put a screw into it. The reason you want this to be bracketed is in the wintertime, your roof is going to be warmer than the metal. So even on a day where it might be 25 to 30 degrees outside, the snow on your roof is going to melt, go into the gutters, then it's going to get in here, and this is going to be 25 degrees and it's going to freeze. So then what you get is an entire downspout extension full of ice, which can, in this one, it could weigh up to 100 pounds. If you're not connected at the wall to carry that load, it's going to pull it straight down out of the top, and then you're going to have an issue of water coming down the side. You're going to have an emergency repair, and it can be a little bit more costly. At least it's an annoyance. So make sure that these are really properly attached to the structure, and that's going to save you some headaches in the future, and maybe even some damage on your gutter systems.
Yeah, that's awesome information. If you guys have any questions regarding this, feel free to give me a call, Gary a call. Our information is below, and we will be more than happy to help you any way we can. Have a great day, guys.